to my YouTube channel. My name is Mildred, and today I'm excited to be here to take you through the process of filing your tax returns. As you all know, it's a legal requirement by the government of Kenya for individuals with KRA PIN or with taxable income to file their returns, failure to which they will be penalized. And guys, do you know how much the penalty is? The penalty is 5% of the tax due. The deadline for filing your returns is 30th of June. So maybe you have a KRA PIN, but you do not have an income, and you're wondering, what am I going to file? For that group of people, you are supposed to file nil returns. For individuals with taxable income, you need a P9 form for you to be able to file your returns. If you do not have your P9 form, you can get that from your HR personnel. Once you have your P9 form, download that on your machine and you will be able to file your returns following the simple steps that I'm going to show you here, and you'll not need to maybe worry about the calculations adding up or not, or maybe you won't have to pay anybody to file your returns. And maybe you're just wondering, why should I file my returns? Because anytime I'm paid a salary, it's taxed. Anytime I go to the shop and buy a commodity, it's taxed. Yes, I understand that. But as I've told you, it's a legal requirement for you to file your returns. And by filing your returns, you will be able to establish whether there is any tax that is due and payable, or whether there is any refund that you need to claim from KRA. Apart from that, you are going to be in compliance with the Kenyan tax authorities. And maybe you are asking yourself, which tax am I filing? The returns that we are going to file are for the previous income year between 1st of January to 31st of December. So guys, without wasting so much time, let's jump right in. So first and foremost, for us to be able to file our returns, we need to log in into a KRA account. So on your browser, search for KRA. Once the page loads, select iTax. That will take us to this page, and on this page, we are required to enter the KRA PIN. And then you'll click continue. Here, you are required to enter your KRA password. So let me enter my password. In case you have forgotten your password, you can refer to my previous video on how to reset your KRA password. And then after entering your password, you are required to enter the security stamp query. In this case, a security stamp query is 106 minus 5, which gives us 101. Then click login. So once we are logged in into our KRA account, this is how it will look like. And because we are filing our returns, we'll come to this section that is written returns, and then we'll go down to the option of ITR for employment income only. So guys, this procedure that we are using to file our returns, this is specifically for those people who have employment income. If you have any other source of income apart from employment, then this method of filing returns will not work for you. So once you're on this page, you can see that your KRA PIN is already pre-populated, and the tax obligation here is income tax residential. Then we're supposed to enter the period of which you are filing your returns. And in this case, we are filing returns for the previous income year from 1st of January to 31st of December. And then you are asked here if you have employment income, you'll select yes and move to the next page. On this page, now, this is section A, and there are some questions that you need to answer here. For instance, you can see first section we have the taxpayer information, like your KRA PIN, your name, and the return period. And then the next step is to enter the return information. For instance, you're being asked whether your employer has provided you with a car. If your employer has provided you with a car, on this drop-down menu, you will select yes. Once you select yes, another section will be created where you'll be required to enter the car information. So in this case, we'll go with the option of no. The next question is whether you have ownership savings plan. If you have, you'll still select the yes option, and then another section will be created where you'll be required to fill in the required information. But for us, we'll go with the no. Here you are being asked if you earn any income from a foreign country. We will go with the no. And then we are being asked if we have a mortgage. Still select no, but if you do have a mortgage, select yes, and then go ahead and fill in the section with the required information. Okay, here I'm being asked if I've been issued with the exemption certificate for disability. We can see the area is already grayed out. If you have the certificate for disability, then you go to upload the certificate. And then the section A part 2 here are your bank details. After submitting your returns, maybe you require a refund from KRA. That's where you'll come and enter your bank details so that your refund can be sent to your bank account. So we'll just move to the next page. On this page, this is section F, and on section F, we are being requested for details of employment income. For instance, is the gross pay, value of car benefit in case you have one, pension if in excesses. So all these details that are being requested here are already pre-populated down here. So you don't have to come and fill them. So you'll simply go to the next page. The next page is section M, and on section M, we are being requested for details of payee deducted at source from salary. So here, for instance, you are being requested for the your taxable salary, amount of tax deducted, that's your payee, and then amount of tax payable or refundable. All this information that you're being requested here has already been pre-populated down here. So if you wish, you can copy the information and just fill it on top there. But you'll still be repeating the same information that has been pre-populated down here. So if you don't wish to copy the information and fill it on in these blank spaces, you can just select next page, which will lead us to section Q. We being requested for details of income tax paid in advance. So in case you had paid any income tax in advance, you'll enter the details here: date of deposit, payment registration number, amount of income tax that was paid. In case you had not paid any tax in advance, then you'll just move to the next page. So in my case, we'll move to the next page. This will lead us to the final section. This is section T. On section T, you can see that all calculations have been done here, and all the information has already been pre-populated. But there are some sections that you need to fill in. For instance, there is this section, defined stock pension contribution. So under that section, you'll go back to your P9 form under defined contribution and check on section E2. And then another section that I'll need to fill in is the personal relief. For the personal relief, you'll go back to your P9 form under section K, and you'll see the total amount of personal relief. And then once you fill in, you'll see that there is a refund that KRA needs to give me, which is 6 shillings and 70 cents. So guys, as you have seen, anytime you are going to submit your returns and then you have a negative figure, you need to go back to section A to fill in your bank details so that you can receive your refund, and then you'll click now submit. So guys, once you select submit, you'll be requested if you are sure you want to submit your returns. You'll click OK. And there we are. You'll receive an acknowledgement that you've submitted your return successfully. And here is the acknowledgement number. And then there is a receipt that you can download. At the same time, this returns receipt will be sent to your email, where you can also download. In case you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Probably you're watching this video from a different country. Let me know, do you also file returns like the way we do here in Kenya, or which procedure do you use while filing returns in your country? So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Kindly subscribe, like, and share. Probably there's someone outside there who is struggling to file their returns, or probably they're hustling to get money to pay someone to file their returns. This is the most easiest and shortest way to file your returns, and you don't need to pay anyone to file your returns. See you in the next video.